Hello friends, welcome back. It's a chilly day today. It's very cold. So though the winter has peaked and it's out there. So now we'll be making few soups and shorbas just to relish during these cold winters. We'll be making a series of them, at least 4 or 5 of them. I'll be showing you one by one. Let's start. The first in the series of soups and shorba during winter, we'll be making orange pumpkin shorba or Narangi sub shorba. Basically we'll be using few vegetables, majorly pumpkin, the red pumpkin variety, and orange juice for making the shorba. Shorbas are basically soups which do not use sauces. You don't have to make any sauce for the structure. It is done by blending the ingredients, and it is native to the northwestern part of India. This shorba can be made with dal or without dal. I have taken about a quarter cup of pigeon pea or tuar dal and cooked that. Pressure cooked it with 3 whistles and it is ready. Now this is about 1 cup of chopped yellow pumpkin or red pumpkin, whatever you call it. This is about half a cup of carrots, roughly chopped, and this is about 1 big onion that is roughly chopped. Onion again is optional. Please note, do not add garlic in this recipe. It will taste awfully bad when you combine it with orange juice. This is about 1 big orange, or even 1 more you can take if you like the taste. Just check whether they are sour. Extract the juice. This is about 1 full cup of orange juice. The orange which I have used is very sour, so I have not added any tomato. If you feel your orange is sweet, just check it. You can add 1 big tomato to this recipe just to make it add little sourness. This is ghee for cooking. We are not making any sauce, so I have not used butter. We'll be using little of this for frying the spices, and add a little in the shorba for taste. The spices here, all the spiciness comes from black pepper. We'll be adding, this is about a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of jeera or cumin, and this is coriander seeds or dhania. I've taken about 1.5 teaspoons of coriander seeds. Now let's see how to make it. To a pressure cooker, I am adding the dal which is already pre-cooked. To the dal, I am adding the washed vegetables which I have chopped. That is the carrot. This is basically to give some structure and color. Onions. Like I mentioned, you can skip onions. It is not necessary for this recipe. Absolutely necessary. And this is about the pumpkins which I have chopped, so I am adding that also. And now just give it a mix, and we will pressure cook this for 3 whistles. When the vegetables are getting cooked along with the pre-cooked dal, let us now fry the spices. For that I am adding about a teaspoon of ghee or clarified butter. Once the ghee is hot, add the pepper, corns, and fry them. Add the coriander. We'll be adding the cumin at the last. Otherwise the cumin tends to become roasted heavily and it tastes slightly bitter. Over to the coriander again. Now add the cumin. The cumin will splutter. Switch off the flame. I've added a few curry leaves. Just toss it in the heat only, you won't have to again switch on the flame. Now I have taken all the roasted ingredients which we have roasted using little ghee in a mixer jar. We are going to powder it. The vegetables are done, they are well cooked. So now I'm transferring them into a blender or a mixer jar, and now we let it cool well before we blend it well. The ingredients for the shorba, that is the pumpkin and orange shorba, is they have cooled, and I've ground the roasted spices into a nice paste. I'm adding that. You can add little of the broth, mix it well. Now we'll be blending it. Adding dal actually makes it heavy enough for a dinner, slightly better than a soup. Now I'm adding the orange juice which we have extracted. While extracting the orange juice, please note, try to use a regular hand extractor, the one like this. It will avoid the bitterness in the orange which will get induced if you grind. Now we'll bring this to a boil. Now the soup has come to a boil. Just switch off the flame. We'll now serve the hot soup. The shorba is now ready to be served, piping hot with a good snack of your choice. Okay friends, please enjoy, try the recipe and give your comments. Please like, share, subscribe and encourage me. I'll be back with more videos. Goodbye.